Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Coffee with the Boys. I'm Zach.
And I'm Cody, and today we're going to be talking about Christmas trees. Do you like the fake ones or the real ones?
Oh, this is a heavy topic, guys. All right, so let's just dive right in. Cody, what are you for?
I'm for the fake ones.
No way. What?
Right.
Oh, man. How can we be friends after this? Of course, I'm just kidding. Slightly. I am definitely for the real ones. What? Why? Well, I gotta ask why, man.
I like the fake ones because A, doesn't make a mess, but B, you can use the same tree for like a decade, 10 years straight. Same tree over and over and over again. You don't have to get new ones. And in that decade, if I used a fake tree, I would have had to kill 10 trees just each year. Or not each year, but once a year I have to kill a tree. Fake one, it's not even real to begin with. So,
I mean, you do bring a very good point, but let me hit you with some other facts here.
Right.
Well, not necessarily facts, but very, very strong opinions of my own. Watch out, world. Okay, so when I was growing up, a lot of the times we had fake trees. Very, very little did we have a real tree. But when we did, the magic that would bring. Like it was something that you just can't compare to. Ever since having a real tree in the home and then comparing it to a fake tree, it's just, Christmas doesn't feel the same to me, man. Like there's so many things that just are off. Like, okay, one of the greatest things about having a real tree as a Christmas tree, the pine smell. That just, like if you're a nature fanatic or if you just love that smell, like it just illuminates the house, right? Like it's just the best. And like you can't argue with that. Like there's just the smell alone is just it's just, I can't even, the words escape me at this point because of how awesome it is.
So counterplay.
Okay, I got more, don't you worry.
You can use the same tree, so over the years, you build memories with that object, with that tree. It's the same tree, the same over and over and over. It's like a bond, you know?
Good point, very good point. I can't help but agree with you on that. However, having the same tree kind of builds a repetition to it. It just kind of feels dull, you know? Like, I know back home with my family, there's a lot of times where I walk in and we're celebrating Christmas, and I look, like my gaze immediately goes to the tree, and I just think to myself, damn, that's ugly. I mean, it's true because it just doesn't have the same flamboyance, the same appeal as a real tree. Like there's no, I'm going to use a weird word to describe this, but there's no girth to it. I mean, you look at it and it's just scrawny, and you're just sitting there and you're like, man, I really want some, badunkadunk in my tree. I'm sorry. It's just, it's one of those things that like you just can't replace. That firmness from the branches. It just makes it so much better when you go and you're taking the presents under the tree, and it's just, you're sitting there in awe because like you get that smell of pine, you get that big booty tree. You get that big booty tree right in front of you. It's hard to get away from that. It's like a magnet, It's just one of those things that I can't help but think like, this could be better. But like in that moment with a real tree with some badunkadunk, you just can't escape that. It's just I feel like I've lost him. But
I can't get over that.
But it's true. Like you look at all these things about Christmas, and it just passed for us. So like it's one of those things that going home, you see that fake tree, and you're like, man, I wanted that little extra, that magic that comes with Christmas. You get the perfect snowfall in the background. You have this fresh smell of pine. You got the fireplace going. It's just, eggnog, hot chocolate, all that glorious stuff around that time of year. And it's just it's magical. But then it feels fake when you have a fake tree. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like the trees my family holds, like the same one every year.
Mhm.
Although this year it's a newer fake tree, but the last decade and a half we had the same old fake tree, and it puffed out perfectly. Like
Yeah.
like because you can like spread it, decorate it any way you want, because it's like little bendies and they permanently stay there.
Mhm.
So you can really spread them out, and it just like puffs right out, and then you can decorate it perfectly. So it kind of has its own badonkadonk.
It has its own badonk. But it's fake. So, looking at it, it's got implants, is all I'm saying. I mean, what kind of a person wants a tree with implants?
It's pretty to look at.
It's pretty. Oh, okay. Let's say that to your wife. Anywho. There's a lot
It's a
of
Christmas tree, people. Get your mind out of the gutter.
But seriously, guys, why does Cody like fake trees? I can't argue with him right now. He's just constant. Usually I can change his mind.
I can't. It'll never decay. It never makes a mess. It's perfect.
See,
It's easy to put away. You just fold it right back in. Folds up. Christmas tree. Then you got to take out an entire tree you just killed. So.
Hey, okay. That's the other thing I wanted to bring up. You don't have to kill a tree to take the tree. You can go and cut off the top of the tree, perfectly preserving the whole rest of the tree. And, you just take that little tip part and you still have your tree. I mean, it might be dangerous depending on how tall the tree is, but, worth it. The other aspect, too, is you can go cut down a tree. I'm not saying go and do that, but you could always plant another one in its place. Or, better yet, plant 2 or 3. That way, you're increasing the growth instead of taking away from it. So more positivity, less negativity in that
See,
way.
I like that. I do respect that. Yeah.
Thank you. So the thing with that too is just like there's so much behind the magic of Christmas. Like I think fake trees, they hold a special place for a lot of people, you included. But I gotta say, like, there's hard things around that holiday season that could be replaced. And I think a lot of our fans would agree, So why don't you guys hit the comments and let us know what you would prefer, fake or real. And we'll take the polls in ourselves and we'll try to figure out what is the final toll of what everybody in the world thinks it is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be real though.
It's fake. It's gonna be fake trees, right? Right, guys?
I don't think he's right. But, I think that's all the time we have for today. So thanks for watching this week, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our videos, and we'll be sure to hit you up next time.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See ya.